My name is Christian De Leon. I was born in Philippines and I came here 7 years ago, which is 2010. That's when I was 10 years old. And yeah, when I came here, it was kind of struggle for me because I never learned English. And it was a new environment, and I was really uncomfortable with everyone because I didn't know what they're saying. Back then, when I came here in elementary, I didn't talk to any people. So now, today, right now, I have a lot of friends and stuff, and that made me really happy.
My name is Kendall Tran. I'm 16 years old, and I'm in 11th grade. I grew up in a very stereotypical Asian family, where it's boys just grow up, go to school, work out, play a sport, and then go to school, get married. And my cousins, my other family members, they would play piano, play violin, swim, do the normal stuff. And I was kind of the odd one out of the family. And then once I started doing dance, that's when I started noticing that my family didn't really support me in that. They didn't think dance was something that I could actually do. But I'm hoping that if I keep getting this, and if we do if we do get this opportunity to be on TV, maybe my parents and the rest of my family will see I can actually do something with this.
My name is Francis. I have a son right now named Jonathan in All-Male. Previously, my oldest boy, Matthew, was in All-Male. I do have doubts whenever he joins, or kids when they join the team, but the thing is you have to trust that he knows what he's getting into. He knows how to balance it, because in high school it's all about how you manage time management. And I'm glad that they do enjoy what they love to do.
I'm Sergio Serrano III.
My name is Sergio Serrano as well, and I'm proud parent of this little guy here. I'm just loving, every moment, that this guy's put into the dance, so very, very proud of that.
So I think what's different about us is that we focus on fundamentals a lot, but not only is it just, okay, we're going to do a set with fundamentals and that's what it's going to be about. We try to have a different element with our competition set. So that's why we decided to go with a smoother jazz theme. That's why we could incorporate these different styles and really show the quintessential or the perfect version of Tussin High All-Male. And I think that jazz set is a great snapshot of what we're all about with Tussin All-Male. Why do you guys want to be on World of Dance?
I think we should be on World of Dance because I want it to get to the point where basically all-male is just a normal thing. And I think definitely it'd be super cool too, since we're an all-male high school team. If someone takes that in an area where they don't have any all-male teams and they're oh, this is super dope, I should make an all-male team at my high school.
And then it would be super cool if we can compete at competitions that never had an all-male team. I want to be judged on our technique and dancing. I don't want to place high just because we were an all-boys team.
Yeah, I agree. I think definitely, maybe in SoCal, it's all-male is maybe a common thing, but outside of this specific area, it's pretty uncommon, and I think people see us as a novelty. So I think just being on World of Dance would really allow us to just drive home the fact that we are competitive, and all-male dance is an entity that really should be respected. What are some struggles that you guys deal with being all-male dancers?
Well, a struggle, especially for me, I bet for the rest of the guys too, there'd be people who would judge us for what we do.
I think that the main struggle that we deal with as dancers is that dance isn't viewed as a mainstream sport or an activity. In that case, football, everyone loves that, everyone knows that, everyone plays that for the majority. And then when you get to dance, it's a lower tier.
Oh yeah, so with the fundraising aspect of things, talk about some of the things that we do, fundraising.
There's honestly so many fundraisers that we do. Before we even start the actual year, during that summer, we're already fundraising 24/7.
4th of July parking lot. 4th of July parking lot.
4th of July Carnival.
Yeah,
There's the carnival that we do.
Kids camp, the winter days.
We sell C's candy, right?
Yeah, C's candy for sure.
Oh, we also participate in Artillery Days. We participate in the parade, and then after that, some of us work the booth, selling food pizza and stuff just to raise money.
So not only do we do fundraising, we also do community service. So Every year we participate in Chalk Hospital's holiday party where we get to perform for all the patients in the hospital. We have a big thing. We get to help decorate cookies with kids and hand out balloons. So we don't only work for ourselves. We try to spread our influence on the rest of the community and also just try to do the best we can with our situation and just help our community out. This is an easy question. Who's the most hype on the team?
Christian!
Okay, on the count of 3, point to the person with the best style.
Count to 3.
Oh yeah. Who has the funniest dancing habits?
Johnny.
Yeah, that's Johnny. Who's easiest to mess with?
Johnny. He's like the little run in the ground.
What's our funniest memory with all male?
Sonora.
Oh, so basically we were doing our competition set, which was Soul Train, and we had 2 mixes at the time. So our coach Kiersey, she played the wrong mix accidentally, and it messed up everybody.
Accidentally.
Yes, accidentally is the key word.
What's your guys' proudest moment on all male?
Oh, when we at Glendale, when our piece was so good, it made John almost cry. He was tearing up, and we placed 3rd place.
So apart from dancing, like we just said, what makes us different than other teams?
Christian.
What makes me think it's
Brotherhood.
So my name is Daniel Shepard. I am the head coach of the all-male team. I was recently hired, so I'm just still getting to know the team, but from the month or so that I've been here, it's been awesome to learn more about them as people and as dancers and their background. They're definitely passionate about dance, and it shows just knowing how long they've been doing this and to see how good they already are just makes you wonder how good could these guys get. And we're extremely excited about this opportunity and how it sort of randomly just popped up, and super excited to see where it could go.
My name is Kirsty Nielsen. I am the director and have been a coach of the dance and all-male team here at Tustin High School for 9 years now. I've been here almost since the beginning of the all-male team's existence. They started a while ago. They are celebrating their 10th year of existence right now. When they first started dancing, it was definitely a struggle for those first few generations and those first few years. They did not have any kind of support from kids on campus, from administration, or the community. It was definitely just viewed as kind of a weird thing that the guys were just dancing. But now, throughout the years, the boys have worked incredibly hard to make a name for themselves here on campus, with administration, with our community, but also in the dance community at competitions that we go to here in Southern California. They really have succeeded, but I think it can go even bigger than that. We just really want to make it okay for guys to enjoy dance and work hard in dance and relate it to an athletic sport, because they really do work just as hard as any other team on campus. Now that the boys have started to be more successful and we have grown our program a little bit, we do have some really awesome supportive parents, but it definitely hasn't been that way, and we do struggle a little bit still with some parents that don't support their sons dancing. Some kids have gotten jobs on their own just to be able to pay for uniforms on dance team or on all male. Kids are coming to me with coins that they're finding in their couch cushions in order to pay for things on dance. So with World of Dance and with, the incentive of winning money, yes, that would be nice and amazing. It's just with our program, we could do so much for the kids.
My name's Skylar. I'm one of the assistant all-male coach here. I was actually a member on the all-male team, and I've actually danced with all these guys, and it's just awesome to see how much they've grown from ever since they're freshmen to whether they're a junior or a senior or even sophomore. Just within a small amount of time they can improve drastically, since this team is comprised of many young male individuals that have basically no dance experience. It's just impressive how much they can grow in dance.
One of the best parts about my job is being able to see kids come in with literally no dance training, and for them to be able to go to competition their junior and senior years and be able to compete against teams that have, you know, danced since they were 3 years old, and we still are definitely a contender, that is something that we like to brag about a little bit. World of Dance, please pick our guys because they're extremely hard workers. They deserve it. They're all amazing individuals. I call them my little island of misfit toys because we have the guys that have come from sports, we have the guys that have been, you know, academically focused, and then we have those guys that never really had a place to belong, but they all come together and they all make a name for themselves and they all have a great time, and they're truly a wonderful group.